Hello, everyone. I'm Devin Gatos, the marketing manager here at ClearEdge, and welcome back to Spark the Space, where the ClearEdge team shares all of our knowledge, expertise, and inspiration with you so that your marketing can be better than ever. Today, I'm joined by one of our amazing account managers and website strategists, Sarah Marcourt. We do a lot of work on websites here at ClearEdge because your digital presence is such a huge piece of your marketing strategy. So today I wanted to bring in Sarah to talk about how your website should be a functional tool for your sales efforts. So Sarah, to get us started, when it comes to seeing websites as that functional sales tool, what are some of the most important parts of a website that should be optimized to support that goal?
Yeah, great question, Devin. So, really bringing it down to my top three. First one is technology. We got to be looking at your site speed, your ADA compliance, make sure your contact forms are working, make sure your menus aren't broken. If your sales team is trying to sell a product or a service as modern and revolutionary, but your website is slow, not updated, and hard to use, you are creating cognitive dissonance between you and your potential customers, and they're trying to connect with you. So, you got to take on the technology. Second thing is user journeys. Really understand who your audiences are, what they want and need, and how you want them to navigate your site. And then make sure that that information is actually there and those journeys actually exist. Third thing is SEO or search engine optimization, our favorite buzzword always, but really making sure that you're optimizing the website, creating content that increases the value and moves your website up in the search engine results. If somebody is talking to your team, you want to make sure they can easily find you on the internet.
I love that. And yeah, please check your contact forms. I can't count, like it's the simplest thing, but I love that you mentioned that because so often the wrong people are getting notified of a contact form or it's not
Yep,
going through all the way. So like those little things that you think are no big deal are so important when it comes to making your website work as a sales tool.
absolutely.
Now, one of the things we look at a lot at ClearEdge is data. We love data. So, how can you leverage your website data against your sales strategy? What sort of data should you be looking at on your website to help you kind of guide that?
Yeah, one of my favorite areas is to understand where your prospective clients might be getting stuck. So again, take a walk through your website and be like, okay, if I click on the services page and then I click on the contact button and it doesn't take you to the contact form, you might be losing people there. You can also use Tag Manager and some different journeys through the Google Analytics tools, et cetera, to understand how people are navigating the site, where they're falling off, where they're leaving the website. That could be a great opportunity for additional content, a technology fix, clearer call to actions, etc. We see that 75% of people spend more than 50% of their research time online. So, of course, they're talking to friends, they're talking to clients, etc., but they're really getting online and looking into that. So, your sales team can be working really hard for you. You want to make sure that that website and, of course, your overall digital presence are really supporting that sales team before, during, and after all of those conversations.
Oh my God, yes. The amount of times I have said your salesperson, your website is the only salesperson that works 24/7. It's the only
Yeah,
person who is constantly out there providing that data, providing that information. And you need to understand where people are traveling along in that website. So I love that because that information is all there. You have to find it. Um,
exactly.
Love that. Now, I'm going to leave you on our last question. I'm going to do the thing that everybody hates that I do, where I ask if you could give one piece of advice to our audience when it comes to their website, what would it be?
Yes, dreaded question there. My approach is actually quite simple. I really recommend to our clients that they try to take off the rose-colored glasses, take off all of the knowledge that you know about your company, try to look at your site through fresh eyes. Is your site welcoming and friendly? Does it make you seem intelligent and trustworthy? When you look at the site, does it seem like, oh, these people could solve my problems? These people could
Mhm.
make my life better? If it doesn't, let's start there, right? Let's make your website reflective of the awesome company that you are with the awesome solutions and products that you have, so that people are excited to work with you and think that the work will be valuable.
Yeah, it's always important to remember that your website is not for you. It's for your audience. It's for them to
Yep.
learn and to engage. So yeah, that's really important. But I will, tell everybody listening, that's only one piece of advice. Sarah knows so many things about websites. We have an entire team that works on websites. So this short little video encompasses just a little bit of information and a little bit of knowledge. So we'll continue sharing our knowledge with you all. Thank you, Sarah, for joining me today. You can connect with her on LinkedIn. And as always, you guys can learn more about all that we do at ClearEdge, including our marketing and website services, our recruiting services, our leadership development services. All of that is available on our own website at meetclearedge.com. And we'll see you guys next time.